Let's talk about the mess. Let's talk about the mess. So, first of all, I got to say, this week was kind of slow. Then it started to speed up. And then on top of it, Brady involved in a murder investigation or an investigation involving Crazy Phillip. I want to jump to there before I jump to the other parts. Now, first of all, Chloe, I'm kind of pissed at you. Now, you know, and I know, Brady is a whole lot of things, but a killer, he ain't one. He only do that when it involves, he got to do the job. But other than that, Brady ain't going around just randomly going around just doing that. Really, Chloe? Like, you was pissing me off. Like, the more they kept on showing you, I don't know. Well, I didn't want to believe it, but the evidence says otherwise. Well, you was drunk and we were married. I'm like, she making a whole lot of excuses there. From this triangle, all the anger, and all that mess was coming from Philip's side. Now all of a sudden, Brady get drunk and decide to hurt Philip, where all the anger and aggravation was coming from Philip's side. Yes, Brady was poking the bear, prying the bear. Yes, he was doing all that. I ain't defending Brady. However, Chloe, as you use your brain cells, you will realize that, yeah, Brady ain't did this. Yeah, we had, our marriage, our spats, our drunken anger, all that. Ain't no drunk finna do all that and then carry nobody, no reverend in. And when did Philip start wearing a prosthetic leg? How did I miss that tidbit? And when did I miss that? Normally somebody with a prosthetic leg, they'll have a little limp to him, or, I noticed he walked kind of funny, but prosthetic leg, you missed me with that one. So y'all mean to tell me drunken stupid Brady, off Phillip, throw his leg in the river, happen to black out or fall out, bust his head, Brady was drunk, and y'all can't find Philip all of a sudden. Now, Slow Salem PD, I expected, nothing out of y'all. Because you know how I feel about Slow Salem PD. Trash, I can see that. I saw that happen a mile away. I said, where's trash behind it? We already know there's a big family, a big thing. You already know she was going to come out the woodwork somewhere under her rock. So we already knew she was coming. Explain how a drunk did all of this, blacked out all of their mind. Now, yes, Brady did, off the crazy man, the one that was playing with Nicole and him, Desmond. Yes, Brady, they said but it was Nicole turns to find out. Y'all mean to tell me a drunk did all of that and y'all not looking at the evidence? Like, Bell the only one with common sense, and you know how I feel about Bell and Lawyer in the same sentence. You mean to tell me Bell the only one with common sense here? Sean, you ain't got the sense you was born with? To realize and say something not adding up. Now you starting to realize that something not adding up. Yes, the evidence is pointing to Brady, but something is odd and strange, and a drunk person did all of this. I hate this part of the story because y'all have them playing so crazy and outrageous, like they lose their brain and they can't think for themselves, and somebody literally have to come there and tell them, no, it didn't happen this way, it happened this way. And Chloe, where's your common sense said? Now you know the anger was coming from your boyfriend with his jealous rage. You mean to tell me Brady snapped all of a sudden because he couldn't have you, and then all of a sudden he decided to off Philip, then all of a sudden he decided to harm him, toss his body in the river somewhere? Okay, we playing crazy, y'all. We playing crazy that Brady drunk out of his mind did all of this. And the text messages, Now y'all should have known for a second. Even Bell said that ain't none of Brady. Brady is the in-your-face kind of person. We all know Brady don't cower or back down from nobody. Brady gonna take the car away out and text somebody. Even Bill said, nah, that ain't none of Brady. I know it says that, but nah, anybody that know Brady, everybody know Brady is bullheaded, arrogant, and he ain't gonna go out that car way by sending no text messages. Really? That can be easily tracked back to his phone. But y'all gonna feel stupid when y'all do get Brady's phone and realize you know, the inbox in the outbox where you send the messages, the inbound messages where somebody texts you, that's your inbox, and the message that you send out is the outgoing messages. Y'all gonna feel mighty stupid when y'all realize that y'all Brady ain't got no message showing sending to him. Or to that man phone. Like, come on. Like, really? Do I really have to do y'all job for you and do a review? I just don't get it. How y'all thought Brady did all of that. And Trash, you might want to sit down. Because haven't you then got embarrassed enough? It's just like the fact you love getting embarrassed at this point. You love rushing to the point. You love trying to run stuff the court, even though, like Bill said, it's circumstantial. You're not going to get anywhere with it. It's just like when it comes to a big family, you running. Who you need to be running behind is Kristen at this point. Ain't you still mad at her about your daughter? So why aren't you on the nearest flight trying to find Kristen or trying to hunt down Kristen? Why are you so interested in Brady all of a sudden when Kristen should be your main concern? You act like she was your main concern when y'all had her and Steve brung her to you. Oh, you want to nail her to the wall quick. But now all of a sudden you more interested in Brady. So you just using your daughter's death and trying to avenge your daughter's death and trying to get Kristen to take her to justice. We gonna push that to the side, forget those feelings. I want the big catch. I want Brady. Trash, go lay down somewhere, would you? Just go lay down somewhere. Speaking of that, now, I might be a little biased when it comes to the Nicole and the EJ and the Sammy situation. Well, no, I'm not. I changed my mind. No, I'm not. Even though I love Sammy dearly. Nicole, why would you slap Nicole? Now, Nicole, it's been proven time after time after time. When it comes to the Sammy, you're never gonna win. You might beat her in the word war, but when it comes to swinging and slapping, Sammy got you covered and got you. You ain't gonna compete, and you're not gonna compare with that. Really? Now, Nicole, you know you dead wrong, and you ought to know, like you told EJ when he came up with the first thing of y'all dating. How do I know you not using this to get back at Sammy? He's using that to get back at Sammy. Think about it. You and Sammy don't like each other. Of course he gonna use this to hurt Sammy, which he showed you today. I don't know how long y'all never gonna have y'all moment. Y'all might have had sex, but watch how long he go back to Sammy. Sammy and EJ been doing this for years on top of years. EJ cannot live without Sammy. Sammy cannot live without her master telling her what to do, how far to bounce, how to twirl on her head, none of that. So if you think for 1 second that Sammy back that you actually got a shot with EJ, you actually more delusional than I thought you was. Because you don't stand a chance. And you saw how Sammy knocked you, slapped you, and about knocked your whole head off. Now, why would you try to slap her and thought you was going to get away with that? Even though Sammy was wrong for slapping you. I must put that out there. She was dead behind wrong for slapping you. She was. But we can't really fault, Sammy for doing what she doing because that's her brother. And we know when it comes to Eric, she always got to embarrass Eric. No matter what, she always got to embarrass Eric. So we know when you exposed Nicole for sleeping with Xander, you should have known karma's going to come back and bite you in the behind. But, but, your karma was seeing Nicole and EJ in the bed. But you didn't have to slap that woman. But Nicole, you should have saw this coming from a mile away. Like, EJ is using you. Think about it. Y'all didn't have nobody. EJ didn't have Sammy. You don't have Eric. That is what we call a rebound. Basically, he was rebounding to you. Now that send me back, do you really think you have a shot at EJ? Because I'm here to tell you, you don't have a shot in hell when it comes to EJ and Sammy in their crazy psychotic love they got for each other. But anyways, though, um, speaking of that, Victor, are you delusional? Have your old age finally caught up to you that you seen now all of a sudden? Because I'm a little concerned and worried about you. Even though you don't have any more family members left to, run Titan, you really gonna run outside of the family by, via Ariana and Gabby a part of your family? You really gonna scoop down that low and let Gabby run your company? Even though she was the main reason that your company almost went belly up thanks to her. You know what, Victor? You either then lost your mind, delusional, or both, or it's something wrong with you. Because I can't even much believe you was actually sitting there in the time like, Victor, if you don't tell Gabby where she can go and how far she can go, you really finna let her run your company? Victor, please tell me you playing in her face. Please tell me you not finna let the same woman that almost spyware your company and all that for she can spy on Philip. You really finna let her run your company? Cause I was looking at that saying, oh Victor, you better not. Then no, I was happy that you was telling her off and tell her there was no shot. Then somehow she convinced you that you had no more pawns left in your little chess game and that she would be the obvious choice. And then I started to think that, yeah, Brady ain't gonna take that back. I say, then again, he might take it back. Depending on what mood Brady in, he might take that company back. And then all of a sudden, then I started to think that if Brady don't take Titan, who's next in line? Then I said, oh Lord, Gabby finna run Titan. I'm like, I said, oh Lord, Victor, you really into it now that you really feel let Gabby run Titan. And Gabby, I'm gonna need for you to stop. If your company is all that in the bag of chips, and your company bringing in billions and billions of dollars to somebody's company, why don't you get your own building and create your own? Why don't you run Gabby Sheik by herself? Why must your company be connected to another company? I keep asking you that question. You act like Gabby Sheik is somebody, without Gabby Sheik, oh, you're not going to make that money. Without Gabby Sheik, your company would be nothing. Without Gabby Sheik, you won't make those type of... Why you act like Gabby Sheik is somebody saving grace? The same company that you always connect to somebody else's company, but you act like your company is all that in a bag of chills. And you really profiting that much money, your company really bringing out all that money, why don't you get your own office building, put Gabby Chic on top of it, and run your company along and not running it with another company? Then gonna tell them, oh, your profit would never be without Gabby Chic. Oh, Gabby Chic made you that much money. Oh, without Gabby Sheik, you wouldn't see that much money. Like, you get on my nerves trying to act like Gabby Sheik is this $1 billion company that, oh, without Gabby Sheik, you will never see this type of... Gabby, sit down somewhere. Trying to praise that little company. It's a clothing line store. It's a clothing company. Yeah, you can make that type of money, but Gabby Sheik is not the seven grace to every company that in Salem. Like, you get on my nerves hyping up that little Gabby Sheik. It's funny how Gabby Sheik do all this and bring in all this money, but don't nobody want to deal with you, the problem of Gabby Sheik. Like, you get on my nerves with that, and I just had to say that. Ava, Rafe is lying through the crack of his teeth at you. You'll find out eventually. Rafe is lying his behind out. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know where they got this referee Hernandez from, but they need to get him back, and we need to bring back the regular Rafe, because this Rafe, I don't recognize him. I don't know him. He's unreadable. He would not play in my CD player. He would not. This unrecognized. Where is this Rafe at, and why he almost got caught by EJ trying to kiss Nicole, and now you pretending like you all happy and you know you love Ava even though you done had sex with Nicole behind this woman back. You didn't tell this woman this, but yet you want to pretend like you all lovey-dovey with Ava, but we already know if your best choice is Nicole. It's gonna come out Rafe. The sooner the sooner you go, the better off. The sooner you know that I can't even get my words out right. The sooner you realize that, the better off you will be, Rafe. I'm just saying, like, after that, yeah, you just wait for it. Gwen, you screwed up yet again. You screwed up. Xander don't like Kristen at all. You let Kristen blackmail you with the threats of Sarah coming back and Xander gonna go running behind her if he realized she really didn't break up with him. Then, Ava, where's your backbone at? Miss Mob Boss, Miss Mob Princess. Where's your backbone at? Do you have one? How you let a prison-bound woman blackmail you into helping Chris to escape from the police office, and you using your mob ties trying to scare the prisoner, where the prison guards that was escorting Chris into the prison. You use, oh, do you know this? Oh, do you know this person? Well, yeah, you know not the method. Yeah, you using your mob stuff as usual. When they find out and realize that you was involved, because they went to Xander asking him, and Xander said, I wouldn't lift no finger to help Kristen. Are you nuts? I don't like Kristen and she don't like me. So they're going to find out sooner or later it was you, Gwen. Xander already don't like Kristen. So where would that leave you at? You best still lie to this man. And you did this because you happened to fall in love with the wrong guy at the wrong time, even though he wasn't really broken up with, you know, Polly Pocket. You find yourself in a love situation. So you think you blackmail and you get Chris and all that you will save your whatever you and Xander got going on. Unfortunately for me and you, Gwen, Polly Pocket's coming back. We already saw Reds. It's only a matter of time before they, you know, they get back together. So you have fun with that, and you enjoy and relish in the fact that you let a very dangerous criminal helped her escape, but you can keep a man. You just let that sink in for a minute and see where that's going to get you in. Because that's not going to get you nowhere at all. At all. At all. You'll find out the hard way. That's about it. Besides Lucas rescuing Sammy, I'm not even much of the going there. Even though I want to give Lucas his accolades for saving Sammy. Yeah, it was 2-on-1. Lucas happened to sneak in, didn't fight the man. Really, it was, yeah, he rescued Sammy, but it wasn't your ordinary rescue. And like rescuing somebody, fighting the villain, you know, beating them up or whatever, then saving the girl. Y'all sat there and talked so long and had a whole full-blown conversation before y'all decided to get the man and take him down to the local jail where y'all was at. Then he managed to push Sammy into a wall and escape. So, do we give Lucas his accolades for saving Sammy, or was that a sorry excuse for excuse for the rescuing? Because yeah, he rescued Sammy, but it was sorry. I could have done better. Like, he really didn't rescue her because she wasn't really in danger. Like, the man liked it her, Sammy liked it him. She said him and the other man was her best guard. So, did Lucas really say Sammy? Kind of. Was it a sorry excuse of a rescuing? Absolutely. But I'm going to go ahead and give you your accolades for it, Lucas. I guess I'll give you your accolades for it. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Happy weekend to y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.